For a long time, I dreamt, what would it be like to kind of crack the YouTube algorithm, to understand the type of content that you could create to upload videos that almost guaranteed you a popular video, and then in turn obviously guaranteed you money that comes along with it. Well, I actually cracked it, and it didn't bring me happiness at all. In fact, it made me completely miserable. Look at this amazing church. I can imagine 100 years ago or so, before the Russian Revolution, probably everybody in the entire village would come to this church. This would be the place to meet, the place where everything would happen. At a time when the whole of Russia was very religious and everything revolved around the church. It might appear that I specifically chose this location for this video because it kind of matches my mood or what I want to talk about, but it's not the case. I actually wanted to go and film at my house, but we had a bit of a problem with a power shortage and I couldn't open the barrier, and so that's why I'm here instead. So how about this for an adventure? We've had a power cut. We've had a power cut, which means I can't get through the barrier to go to my house. How cool is that? Ha, crazy. So I've been told there's a way to open it with a key. First I've got to locate the key, and then I can try opening it. It's the first time I've been through this, so it might not happen today. So apparently we've got a hidden key, but I've got no idea where the hidden key is located. That's great, that is. Oh dear me. Doesn't look like it's happening for me today. I wanted to put my winter tyres in my house. I've just changed my summer tyres. My winter tyres are in the back there, and I wanted to put them straight into the house. I don't think you can quite appreciate the scenery because of the GoPro camera, but we're right on top of a hill now. We've got huge forest areas over there, and if you look just over to that forest over there, my house is located in that, and here we've got a huge drop. It's beautiful up here, beautiful and peaceful, although not soon, as you'll find out in another video. I've been on YouTube creating content with regards to Russia for about 8 years, as far as I know, as far as I remember. And during that 8 years there's been loads of ups and downs. There's been times when I've got loads of views, times when I've got hardly any views, and I've kind of been, you know, kind of searching for that video that's going to get me the views. But at the same time, I've been helping a lot of newcomers. People would start a YouTube channel and ask for advice, and I'd give them the advice, and then I'd see their channel do really well. And what I came to realize is, well, perhaps I knew for a long time what you need to do on YouTube when it comes to creating content about Russia to get loads of views. But the fact is that I was perhaps not happy creating that kind of content myself, and therefore I was happy to tell other people how to create videos on particular topics, in particular subjects, and in particular ways for them to get lots of views, gain loads of subscribers, and kind of grow their channel. But for some reason I kind of didn't do that. But then a few months ago I started looking at those channels that I'd been given advice to and thought, hang on a second, there's something to this, isn't there? Why have I been telling them to do this, this and this, and me not doing it myself? Why is that? Why am I not doing it? Why am I doing something else and then getting frustrated when I don't get views? Surely I should follow my own advice, take my own advice and create the content that gets views. And so that's what I did. I just had a nice conversation with these two here. They live in this village here, and we were talking about the problem of the motorway that's being built. You'll hear about that in another video. And so a month or so ago, I had my best month on YouTube ever. I earned over £2,000. It was incredible for me. I'd done something, I'd taken the decision to start creating content and uploading every day, but also I created a specific type of content. And that specific type of content was the content that I've been telling other YouTubers to do, but not doing myself. And that content did incredible for me. I got loads of views, my channel grew, I got lots of subscribers, and of course I made quite a bit of money, which for me was way beyond my average, as I've been struggling for all this time on YouTube and getting about £400, maybe £500 kind of maximum a month. And so to get that £2,000, actually over £2,000, was incredible. And the type of content that I created was great because it expanded my channel. People found me, people reached out to me, people thanked me for the content. The problem was I did not enjoy creating that content at all. In fact, that content goes completely against my moral fibre, who I am as a person. I do not enjoy creating that type of content at all. Not only does YouTube recognize you for creating that content and reward you by showing your videos to more people, but actually people even want to pay you for that. I don't know if you can see because of the lens, but we've got a hot air balloon over there. Let's have a bit of a morbid walk through the graveyard. I wonder if gravestones are different in your country to the gravestones that are here. Let me know. Obviously these ones are quite old. 1991 this person died, so these are going to be quite old. Look here, you can see a glass here, so I'm guessing someone will have a drink here occasionally when they come and remember their loved one. Oh, I can see the hot air balloon from here, you can hear it. This person's died in 2024, I'm guessing. Perhaps we know why. So let me ask you this. What do you do when for so many years you've been searching for the type of content to create in order to be successful on YouTube, to grow your channel, to make money, and for people to find you and tell you how much they love your channel, but you don't enjoy creating that content and it goes against your morals? What do? That's the predicament that I'm in right now, and it's left me just completely saddened and I'm completely deflated right now, because I can make money on YouTube. I know how to make money on YouTube, but it goes against my principles as a person to create that content. And so what do? Do I go back to creating the content that I was creating before, the content that I enjoy creating, the content that allows me to interact with other people, show places in Russia, show different things and do different things personally that I've never done before, and just learn about Russia, but knowing by doing it the chances are my channel won't grow, I won't make money, I won't get views? Or do I create content that goes completely against my principles but will grow my channel and get me views? And so each time right now that I think about getting up and going and creating some sort of content, I think I don't want to do it, because I know that I could go and create easy content on a particular topic that will get me loads of views, and is not going to take me much time or much effort at all. But I don't want to do that. I don't enjoy doing it. It makes me feel a bit sick because it goes completely against my principles as a human being. And then I think, well, okay, Sam, just forget that. Go back to making the content that you love, the kind of stuff that you used to do before. But then I think, but what's the point in doing that? Because I'm going to spend a long time creating that content and the chances are it'll flop. And at the same time, I'm going to see my fellow YouTubers creating the kind of content that can get you loads of views and they make money from it. And I'll think, well, what do I do? The one thing I do know is I'm getting bitten like crazy by mosquitoes, so it's time to change location. Perhaps the electricity has come back on and I can open the barrier and get those tyres out of my car. So that's the tyres put in the house. Time for a quick visit to the woods for a second. So I've spoken to a few of my fellow content creators about this predicament. Some of them use this all the time to grow their channel. It's their constant type of content and they don't mind using this type of content. They understand that it's a business and the most important thing is to earn money. Others say, perhaps I do what they do, which is create some content on that topic and then every now and again create content that I love as well, so that I am pleasing the algorithm, I am getting the views and growing my channel, but at the same time I do feel good about myself by creating a video or some sort of content that I enjoy at the same time. And then others have said, it's up to you, Sam. They said this is the reason that they don't care about making money from YouTube, because they're lucky in the fact that they don't need to worry about satisfying the algorithm and they can just create any content they want and they're not going to feel guilty for creating it. So anyway, let me know what you'd do in my place. Would you make the content that makes the money and not care about it going against you as a person and your morals? Or would you create the content that goes within your morals, that the chances you know, are letting something else go, I should say? Because you could create content that fits in with your morals and it might do well. But at the same time, you know that you've found something that can do well and you're letting it go. And I think that's probably the hardest thing for me anyway. And at the same time, seeing other people successfully use that and do well and thinking, why can't I just do it? Why don't they feel guilty? Why do I feel guilty for creating that content? Anyway, that's just me. Bit of a different video today, but that's exactly where I am right now, and just kind of giving you a heads up. See you in the near distant future, I guess.